Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to take you with me through a full day of eating. I get a lot of questions on what do I typically eat in a day to make sure I don't regain the 100+ pounds that I lost. I have done what I eat in a day videos before, but it's been a very long time. So I thought I would do a new one, especially because I am doing a slight bit of a cut. I am going in May to France, and I haven't been to France in 7-8 years, and that was right before my 100+ pound weight loss. So I used to go to France quite often, and every time I would go there, the food quality is so much better that I would actually lose weight. However, because I have shifted my diet so much and I eat so healthy already, I don't know if I'm going to have the same experience or not. I'll let you know. But because I eat so clean and I'm going to be on vacation where I'll be a little bit more relaxed, I almost think I'm going to possibly gain weight. Not anything crazy, but I might put on like 5 pounds of water weight just from enjoying sweet treats that I don't typically enjoy here in the US. So I'm just kind of tidying things up, being more mindful of what I'm eating. I am tracking my food, which I don't typically do unless I have a specific goal. So I am just trying to kind of tighten up the body before heading off to my Mediterranean vacation. And I am currently eating 1,800 calories, and I will put the macro breakdown like somewhere here on the screen. So that way you can see it, and I will just show you what eating looks like. I don't have any of my meals planned out yet. I typically just kind of track as I go and make adjustments as I need to. And yeah, so I am still in my pajamas. I just took my kids to school. I have only had a cup of black coffee this morning, so haven't had any calories yet. I am hungry though, so I am going to go make some more coffee and make breakfast, and I will show you what I have. Okay, I don't know if you can hear them in the background, but I do have 2 parrots that are calling me. So before I actually make my food, I'm just gonna have my second cup of coffee, which does have 2 tablespoons of heavy cream in it. All right, so before I cook my breakfast, I am going to enjoy my second cup of coffee with my birds. And then I'm going to go use some leftover fajita meat to make like a breakfast scramble, and I'll show you guys when I get around to that. But right now, these guys require attention. And then I have my other one down here. Say hi. Sir, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, here is my breakfast. I have 2 scrambled eggs, about 3 ounces of fajita beef, and then some sauteed onion and bell pepper. I'm also going to add on a tablespoon of butter just for flavor and some extra fats, and that will be my breakfast. I typically have smaller breakfasts just because I'm not so hungry in the morning, and I notice for me personally, if I have a huge breakfast, I just am not as energized throughout the day. So I usually have a smaller breakfast. I have a bigger lunch and I don't want to say bigger dinner, like it's not a huge dinner, but those 2 meals are just bigger than my breakfast. So I'm going to eat this, and then it is a beautiful day today here in Las Vegas. It is 87 degrees and sunny. Spring is officially upon us, and I am going to get some work done. I'm going to run some errands, and I'm also going to go for a walk today. I went to the gym the last 2 days in a row, and I'm pretty sore today, so I think it's going to be more of just an active rest day. Getting lots of steps in through running errands, and definitely going to go for a walk because this weather is just too beautiful not to. Okay, so I'm about to go run errands before lunch, but I wanted to show you my outfit of the day. Since it's so warm, I'm gonna wear a crop top, which I don't do very often, but I felt like it just went with the springtime vibes. And I'll show you a close-up of my jewelry of the day. I have my garnet and gold earrings. I have my 14 karat gold garnet and diamond pendant, which is actually currently for sale. Again, if you saw my last video, you know what I'm talking about. And then this garnet and diamond ring is also currently for sale at a steal of a deal. I'll leave my jewelry Instagram page in the description of this video along with my main Instagram page. And then I have my thumb ring, my wedding set, and then these two rings that I wear every day as well. And then my bracelets. So definitely going with like a red vibe today. Okay, so here is lunch. I have a bed of arugula and 4 ounces of grilled chicken breast. I'm also going to top it with 2 tablespoons of this Primal Kitchen Caesar dressing and a tablespoon of olive oil. Usually I chop up some tomatoes and onions in here as well. I'm just feeling a little lazy. I'm sure you can hear my birds again in the background. But this is going to be lunch. Okay, I wanted to take a minute to answer some questions that I've gotten recently that have to do with nutrition, exercise, just health and wellness in general. The number one question that I get asked every time I do a health and fitness related video is how tall am I and how much do I weigh? So I am 5'6" and I currently weigh 137 pounds. Usually my weight is anywhere from like 135 to 140, just kind of depending on, I don't know, the season, how often I'm working out, what I ate the day before. But typically that's where I hang out at. Recently, I've been in the higher 130s, like 139, 138. But like I said, I've recently started kind of cleaning things up just to kind of prepare for my vacation. And so now I'm down to 137. And I'm hoping that I can get down to around like 132 maybe. Before I leave for France. That would be ideal. I did also want to point out, I'm sure you saw by my macros, I do eat a low carb diet. I did the keto diet to lose that weight initially, and I've pretty much continued doing that since then. I would say it's more low carb usually, unless I'm trying to like really tidy things up, then I'll go straight keto again like I am right now. I know that doesn't sound appealing to everyone, but for me, I like it. It's what works. I feel my best eating a lower carb diet, but you know, everybody is different. The app that I use, that was another question I got asked. The app that I use to track my food when I do track my food is called Carb Manager. And it is no matter what diet you're doing. You don't have to do keto, you don't have to do low carb, because you can adjust the macros to what you want them to be. But the reason I use Carb Manager versus MyFitnessPal is because the free version of Carb Manager still lets you use the scan barcode feature, whereas MyFitnessPal doesn't have that anymore in its free version. So I prefer Carb Manager. So anyway, I'm going to go on a walk now. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to get some more steps in, enjoy some fresh air, get a little bit of housework done, get a little bit of work done, and then I will see you either at dinner or I might have a little snack before dinner. I am undecided, so we'll see how the day goes. I'm just having a midday coffee. I don't know where I put my microphone, so I hope the sound is okay. I'll find it before dinner. But I just made coffee with 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, and then I'll see you for dinner. Okay, for dinner, I'm using this sauce that I found at Sprouts, but you can also get it at Target. I only use 1 serving, so that's 1/4 of a cup, and that's 5 grams of carbs. I will cook chicken and smother it in this sauce. And then for my husband, I serve his with regular rice, and for me, I do riced cauliflower. So I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. So this is dinner, 4 ounces of chicken cooked in that sauce that I showed you earlier with riced cauliflower at the bottom. So I'm going to enjoy this, and then I will show you what my protein ice cream looks like after. Okay, so I have my Ninja Creamy here, and I'm just gonna push this ice cream button, and this thing gets pretty loud. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But I'm gonna push this ice cream here, and that is just protein powder, carb-free protein powder, and A2 milk. I'll show you what that is in a second, just so that way you can see. So This is the type of milk I use. It's A2 protein, and this brand Pioneer you can find at Target, but the macros on it are a lot better than regular milk. So only 7 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat, but there is 14 grams of protein in just 8 ounces. So I used this and Isopure protein powder, and that was it to make my protein ice cream. So this is what it looks like when it's done. It's like nice and creamy. I highly recommend getting a Ninja Creamy because it can turn like literally any mixture into like a creamy texture. So it's not all like flaky. Like if you've ever just tried to freeze milk, you know how it's kind of like flaky. The machine makes it really creamy. So I'm going to eat all of this, and that is going to be the last thing that I eat for the day. Good morning. It is the next day, and I realized I did not properly end the vlog yesterday. I just kind of filmed my protein ice cream, and then I enjoyed it in bed and went to sleep. So I wanted to come on here and say thank you so much for watching, and that I hope my full day of eating gave you some good food inspiration. I know I like watching what other people eat just because you get fresh and new ideas. Again, everybody's diet's gonna look different, and different foods work differently for different people. So this was purely just for inspiration and to share what I eat and how I eat even after all those years of weight loss. So thank you so much. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will leave both my Instagrams in the description below. Have a fabulous rest of the day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.